like and subscribe.
And welcome back. So here we are again. We are in the world of Medri, the continent of Oskandor. We're in Beckinsdale, Alodius, the country of Alodius. And we are just following up the Fisher Festival with a critter hunt that wound up challenging some of our party a bit, and some not so much, apparently. I think when we last left off, Wiley Mariner, one of the undersheriffs, who has been accompanying the party here, yonder, and there, had shown up at the Salty Seaman, the tavern and inn, and is now in the room with all of our adventurers, as they believe they have located the other 5 critters that they missed during the critter hunt, and apparently it's a less than reputable place where these creatures are, and they're probably going to develop a plan to get after it. So let's go to the table. Make sure everything's working here. Let me get the microphone turned on. So now we've got all the microphones on. We've got all the table working. And we want to welcome back to the table Chris Mooring. He is... He's going to be with us for a little bit.
We need to turn off at least one microphone that we're not getting that loud.
I know what it is. I forgot to mute our monitor. I was like, what the hell is that noise? So, alright, we should be better now. So, at last we left off, I believe Ji-Yoon had, Wiley had proposed a plan making to eliminate these creatures.
These Night Stalkers.
But they were unsure whether there were 5 or 55. And Ji-Yoon had inquired as to the monetary compensation for the services rendered. So we'll pick it up there. And Wiley turns to Ji-Yoon and then says, I'm sure that it will be equitable.
Equitable. We're doing all this for equitable?
Well, what is it you wish, little miss?
I mean, like maybe not pay taxes ever again. That would be great.
Wow, good one.
No,
We're here to chew bubblegum
I don't
and
think
chew
you
guts.
tell us to kill you.
So maybe if you could arrange it with the mayor, that would be...
I'm sure some consideration could be given in that area.
The way I grab it.
And also, free room and board at the inn anytime that I desire and anytime that I perform. And also, I get 35% of the door on top of tips.
It's a lot of demands.
That's the discussion that you're going to have with
No,
the
that's a discussion
tavern
that
keeper.
you're going to have with the tavern keeper.
As I understand
I'm
it,
sure he likes you better.
You're getting a percentage of the door now, and your rooms for free.
Yeah, more.
If
more,
rumor
more,
is
more.
correct.
Rumors. The thing about rumors.
Started by the chalice.
So I need to report back to the sheriff's station,
You do that.
and I just wanted to bring you all up to speed. As you can well imagine, we have lost several members of our number after this incident with the sheriff. And we will reserve judgment on those individuals, but
just one last question. Just one little bitty last T9C question.
Yes, little miss.
T9.
These
Walking away.
5 missing corpses. What did they do in life? Like, were they strongmen? Did they shoot arrows? What?
Well, they came from every walk of life, and the majority of them were found in the tavern districts.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it was obvious that these creatures are hunting in the tavern district.
Hunting in the tavern district.
Huh.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
now, then where are we?
It's right next to the college district.
They call it the Tavern District. The, what was it? The Tavern District. Okay, alright.
Well, we are in a tavern, so the
Yep.
tavern district.
Yep. Oh boy.
Elliot, I don't know.
So Duwiley
Oh, sorry.
does sort of a head bow and takes his leave from you all
Excuse me.
and leaves you in the room together.
Hey, Cozy. Did anyone else notice how cute that kid is? I'm just putting that out there.
I don't know. I don't necessarily swing that direction, but he is aesthetically pleasing.
Very
I'm just saying.
aesthetically pleasing.
He's symmetrical.
So here's Duwiley.
He's aesthetically pleasing. He looks like a tool.
Don't be
just
jealous.
don't like him.
Don't be
Elio,
jealous,
Take him
cute
to
boy.
fight.
Don't be
Elio,
jealous,
you're good
cute
looking
boy.
in your own right. Don't be mad.
I mean, you're no Cozy, but you're cute.
How's your resistance to magic?
Oh. There's your resistance.
We haven't written into Christopher's character yet, have we?
Dog bites.
And I believe as you were interrupted, Duwiley stopped you from taking your
Thorn.
animal
Yeah.
companion, Wonky.
Yeah. So, me and Thorn are gonna go do that. Save me dinner.
Oh,
Let's go, Thorn.
I'll save a big dinner for you.
Yeah. Started with one.
As you walk down the stairs with Thorn, you see Duwiley talking to the tavern owner, and they seem to have a pleasant conversation, and Duwiley nods his head, and out the door he goes, and takes off to the right out of the door.
That's downtown.
As you go outside, the sun is low in the western sky,
The
and
sun's setting.
there's plenty of room for you and
Come here.
Thorn to take a walk.
No. We're gonna go right. Let's go right, Thorn.
Can I come with, or
So,
do you not need
Thorn's just trotting along beside you. And every once in a while he'll stop and sniff, and he'll turn around in a circle and
Do dog things.
do his thing. And
Do dog things.
Have they set any alarms or anything in the town that you got a certain curfew women and children are supposed to be in?
They absolutely should.
That's a good
they have
question.
not.
It might be with all that's going on, we need to talk to the mayor or,
Well, we can get Duwally. He's the undersheriff.
yeah, we need to.
He would know
with
how
all
to
that's going
facilitate
on,
that.
it would be good to put a curfew. By dusk, you need to be in your home with your doors locked.
Okay. You walk down about, I don't know, 4 or 5 blocks, and Thorn turns and he looks down an alleyway. He goes,
Cast speak with animals.
okay,
Okay. Just down that way, man.
bad people.
Bad people, like old dead bad people.
Just bad people.
Dun 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 dun
That
dun
person.
dun.
Okay. Casually pulls the knife out. Investigate.
He Thorn kind of walks to the alleyway and looks. And he looks back at you.
Still down there.
It's up to you.
All right. I'm gonna.
You're taking this alone.
She's got Thorn.
We still got some. Some. All right. We're gonna
Okay,
very quietly creep.
as you creep, if you want to make a stealth check, go ahead.
Rogue. Oh, please. 25.
25.
Nat 20.
Go, girl.
You are silent. Your footsteps make no sound and barely make an impression on the ground.
Tiptoe
As
on
you
tulips.
move into the alleyway. The alleyway is running north-south, and the street you were on running east-west. You notice a significant change in the light. You go from a dusky street to a nearly dark alleyway between two buildings that are 2 and 3 stories tall. Thorn is hugged right up to your calf on your right side, or excuse me, your left side, because you're right-handed.
Are we with her?
No, it's just me and Thorn.
She went take him for a walk.
Oh,
Do his
gosh.
business.
Hold on. Dead people?
Thorn sniffs the air. Dead person.
Slowly creep my ass back up out this. I'm not doing this by myself.
As
Right
you-
on.
As you begin to back
May I
up,
make a stealth check and just see?
You're not there with
You're not
me.
there.
Fine.
as you begin to back up, you back into something hard.
Oh,
Mhm.
person.
No, not that hard.
Okay.
Just something rigid, blocking your way.
Oh dear.
I'm 12, I
My
swear.
Ooh. Shut up.
He said rigid.
Let's get my
He
together.
said I'm 12.
As you put your hand back,
Like it's my
you feel a thigh, a muscular thigh.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Is Thorn stressed out?
Thorn wheels around. Thorn had no idea. Thorn wheels around and starts barking.
Front row.
Turn around.
Knife in my hand. I'm stabbing the other thigh.
Damn.
I don't know who it is. I'm stabbing the thigh.
Make an attack roll.
Please don't do that.
No way. Nope.
Just let it happen, girl.
No, I will not.
He'll limp. It's not gonna kill him. He'll be okay.
15.
15.
I'm not taking
As
the
you
one.
swing your hand behind you, your hand hits air.
What?
Oh my god. Disappear?
Floats.
Oh shit.
Vampires can float.
You feel a shove from the back, right between your shoulder blades. And I need you to roll a dexterity check with a DC of 15 to remain standing.
She's trying to kill us off already.
You wouldn't do that.
Watch it.
I did not.
You find yourself face down
Maybe it's
in the alleyway.
what's your name, Christopher?
Daryl.
Daryl.
We can hope.
Attack of opportunity. Sweep the legs.
It's such a high DC, you're not going to get it.
Okay.
It's not Daryl. What if it? Your DC is not that high. I'm sorry.
I don't know what to do.
As you lay there pondering your next move, you feel a hand reach down and grip the back of your armor, picking you up off the ground and throwing you across the alleyway.
Have Thorn do something.
Yeah. Go get help, Thorn!
Thorn, butt rub, butt rub, butt rub.
Do the butt thing. Do the butt
Do
thing.
the butt thing, do the butt
That was
thing.
a lot of dice.
Yeah, I know. Shut up.
I'm scared.
causing 15 hit points of damage.
How
Oh
many?
my God.
Dang.
1-5?
1-5.
1-5.
Oh. Woo.
Get out of there!
Move!
I think this is a good idea.
As you bounce off the wall of one of the buildings and you fall onto the floor, you're now 25 feet inside the alley.
To the sunny patch.
Anybody got any sense in anything that she's in distress? Can
As
do
you
that?
turn and look behind you, you see the opening to the dusky street that you had just left. There's nothing there. As you turn and look forward, you see this.
Hello.
Oh my.
Oh shit. Who the freak is that?
Hello, handsome.
Well.
Oh shit. Okay.
Candemir.
Hey.
Little ones
Pretty eyes. Do pretty eyes.
should not meddle in affairs beyond their understanding.
I wasn't meddling, I was looking.
You took one of our children.
They tried to bite us,
That's what we do.
and that's what we do.
Well,
Very well. You've made your choice.
we gonna kick you.
I don't care.
We get excited. I'm sorry. You got my.
It's about to go down.
He walks towards you.
I'm ready to slash
You're
some throats.
you're still prone, up on your hands. What do you do?
Cast ensnaring strike.
Go ahead.
Please. Nope.
Want to use one of my...
As you cast your spell with unbelievable speed, the creature moves up and around and is now standing straddling from behind.
I'm ready.
He puts his hand in the back, in your back, and grabs your hair.
Do I come in and see if
Leave Beckinsdale or die. He tells you.
Yes, sir.
I take your silence as lack of compliance.
I don't understand the words that come out of your mouth.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Somebody see it.
What is
I
it?
can't tell.
What is it?
It's a 1.
I can't see.
You might have to get up a little more. Instead of 20.
What's the green?
I love you.
I'm dead, aren't I?
People want to fight. No, she's
I'm like super dead.
not. She can't. No, I quit.
I just got here though.
Yell
As
parlay.
he whips your head back, you feel your body go limp. Sensation leaving you, causing 34 hit points of damage.
Do we get anybody? Somebody.
They
needs-
kill you that
No.
quick?
No.
You're dead.
No,
She's
she's
under
not.
their spell. She's under his spell right
Under
now.
his spell. You're under
I'm
spell.
dead.
No, she's not dead.
Why are we killing people that...
What is she
Kosie's a
coming
dumbass.
back? Is she is Kosie coming back as an undead?
As this happens,
That's what I want to know.
Thorn begins to run back towards the tavern.
I'm outside. Just chilling.
You see Thorn running towards the tavern, barking,
Time to go.
barking.
What's wrong, buddy?
He's just barking.
Barking. Let's follow him.
He turns and starts moving that way and then turns back to you and
Grab
barks.
us and let's go.
Yeah, I shout for you guys. Say, come follow Thorn.
Let me get water.
Follow me if needed.
I'm using.
And I'm rushing with Thorn. Hardly keeping pace because of my little legs.
As you lay in the alleyway,
Dead.
No, she can put some.
You're dead? Really?
What?
So dead.
She can
what
put some,
might be your thoughts?
She can have
as
some
the world
Gojo
begins
and
to darken
Band-Aids.
around?
We have 7 minutes.
Thorn can pull
This
you
isn't
out.
fair. What about my parents? What's going to happen to Thorn? I was just trying to do good.
Why didn't I bring somebody else with
Just
me?
over and over and over again, and I'm thinking about that house that I grew up in with my parents and sitting by the fire, and just that's all I can think about.
And as that last thought, you sitting by the fire at your parents' house, comes into your mind, you begin to feel a warmth over your body. As your vision then begins to fade to black. You begin running down, following Thorn, who is trotting out ahead of you. Thorn stops at an alleyway and turns and starts barking.
Oh wait,
Okay.
did I not go with him?
We all going with him. We all.
Now, you guys are upstairs, you heard him scream.
So if we open a window, could we
yeah.
see?
Oh shit.
All right, I guess I. Am I detecting anything with my magic, like passive magic?
No.
I suppose I could cast.
As you stop in front of the alleyway, the body of your friend comes flying out of the alleyway,
I rolled to dodge.
striking you.
Dang, no deck save?
Nope.
Shame.
Give me a dex save to remain standing with a DC of 12.
14.
As you stumble backwards, you see Kosi, the limp body of Kosi, fall to the cobblestone street below you, in front of you. At the edge of the alleyway stands Thorn, barking incessantly down the alleyway.
Just darkness overcomes my eyes. Like, oh, this is bad. I look up to
Okay.
the alley.
All of you four,
Yep.
heard Chelsea scream or yell for you. What are you doing?
Following the sound of the scream. Let's go.
Yeah, hell
We're
yeah.
ready.
As you make your
Why didn't
way
you bring
down and out the front of the tavern, and you begin running down the street towards where you see Chelsea, about 4 blocks away, you see something fly out of the alley and hit Chelsea. And because she's so low to the ground and has such a good center of gravity, it just drives her back a few steps. But as you get closer, you see the body of your friend.
My heart. That's my Kosi.
Well, let's hurry.
And my tiny little halfling legs go faster. I mean, my heart.
As you arrive where Chelsea is beginning to turn
Prepare
aside.
for thunderclap, thunder wave, something. Thunder wave. I'm preparing my thunder wave spell. I'm just like, okay, time to get ready.
Throw it.
19.
Your thunder wave goes down the alleyway. But as it goes down the alleyway, you see in the setting post-sunset light a figure rise out of the alleyway. And you all hear a voice. Don't meddle in affairs.
Well, that's
if you
not that.
have no business.
You speak. No, come on, let's go get him. I'm so ready. She wants to find.
As Daryl, as you are new in town and looking for a lodging for the night, you find yourself walking down the street. In front of you is a dwarf wearing mage robes. And beyond the dwarf, you see four people, humans and a gnome, or excuse me, a halfling, running down the street. A gnome and a halfling, running down the street towards the door. and you see an object fly out of the alleyway, striking the dwarf and driving it back. You're about a half a block the other side. What do you do?
I'm gonna go check that out. See if anybody needs help.
As you approach, you hear just a snap and then
And you see the cast of the Thunderwood. You all arrive there
I should have stayed home.
and surround Kosi's lifeless form in the street.
my face is just neutral, completely blank as I'm just staring down the
Do
alley.
I know anybody in this room?
No.
I don't
Well,
know anybody.
You may have saved me, got
No,
me out of a crevasse.
You don't
as
know. You
passing
don't know
by.
anyone here.
No? Okay.
That's
You
it's okay.
came
New
from-
friends. New friends.
You were coming for the Fisher Festival, but wound up getting here late, so you missed the whole thing.
Oh,
But now you're looking for a place to stay, so to spend the night, so you can turn around and head back home. Maybe spend a night at a brothel or
or stay with a group.
Oh,
I need friends.
We have enough to bed now.
do you have a backup character already?
Nope.
It is session 4.
I get up to him and I see a dead body.
She's not dead.
Oh, I'm super.
Okay, can we like check vitals?
Yeah,
to
that's actually-
see?
Weak pulse. She can have a weak
That's
pulse.
the first thing I go. I lean down. I don't care if they push me out of the way. I'm checking.
as you lean down and
I'm
check,
standing defensively over Kosi.
check
What are
for
you
a
doing?
pulse.
What are you doing to my
Who are
Kosi?
Hold on.
No, not hold on. Who are you?
The
Why are
head
you
rolls
touching my friend?
unnaturally to one side.
Oh dear.
Do I feel a pulse?
No.
Oh dear.
Anybody got a cross?
Sorry.
So I'm gonna kneel down by Kosi. I mean, that's my
My
man, and I'm gonna
no.
try it. I have to try it at least once. I mean,
My name is Daryl DeVoe.
healing word.
Nice to meet you. More
I'm
pressing
gonna
things.
try. I mean, I'm blowing a spell slot.
As you cast your spell, the magic leaves you and surrounds Kosi on the street.
Fine.
But
I don't like dead people.
alas, it has no effect.
Kosi, and I'm gonna shake him.
I would like to
We have to find that
try and
one.
pull.
Oh, I know what to do now.
I would like to try and pull her off. That way,
You can try.
yeah.
Step outside.
Net check.
Let's do a contested strength check.
All right.
So each of you roll a 20.
Okay.
Oh.
No, just these two.
Oh.
Those two.
Oh,
Oh well, I got a 19.
14.
Let's see. 15 plus 1.
60.
16.
Where's our show? Oh, up here. Just 14.
Okay.
I'm about to get
You feel Chelsea grab you and pull you away from your friend.
He's gone. I'm sorry. It's okay.
I'm fighting him like a spider.
okay.
Spider monkey.
Roll for an unarmed attack.
19.
Okay.
It's a
As you
she.
pull on the
Two girls.
smallish bard, which is just a bit shorter than you.
Do I receive just like an elbow or something?
No, she turns around with a back fist and smokes you in the cheek.
She's trying to save her
Give me
for.
a D. It's a D4.
I've got a suggestion.
4.
Causing 4 hit points of damage.
At least she
knocked
didn't give
the
her that little
shit out of
musical
I don't have my feet.
Where is Mac?
Ow.
Not in my
That hurt.
Oh,
Is it
there.
check?
Bryn, what are you doing?
Wasn't meant to tickle.
I think I know what to do, and I'm pulling out my I got my little swords. I'm pulling them out, and I'm understanding that that's Daryl. You're trying to help her. This is our friend. This is her friend. We're all together. and we need to go after the person that did this, because I think if we cut that person's head off, she will come back to us. He will come back to us. Psst.
Okay.
Look up.
Elio?
I have no idea. There's
I have
nothing
arrows.
can really
I have
do at this
swords.
Okay, they
you have
either died
resurrection
by
spell? Do you
decapitation
have anything?
or
No,
what is
I'm
they?
like,
Does anybody have a resurrection spell?
Dorcas.
Darkus is a little bit enthralled by the vampire floating above the alley.
Don't you betray us now. Don't you betray us for some vampire?
No, I'm just I'm saying
need to
mesmerized because I can't. It's unbelievable to me that this person is floating.
We need to bring light.
So what we obviously this is somebody of this is the person that caused the problem. So I have no magic. All I have is a great axe, morning star, some daggers. Maybe try and throw some daggers. See if I can shoot it that far. I'm a pretty good dagger thrower, so.
Okay. Give it a shot.
Go ahead, come on, Chipper, come on. Dorcas.
I'm always
19.
bad
19,
still.
she did it.
Okay. As you throw your dagger, it's about 50 to 75 feet, just a bit beyond your range. But you notice that the figure, as your dagger starts to fall in an arc, you notice that the figure lowers themselves down and grabs your dagger out of the air and hurls it back at you.
Okay. I'm dodging.
Can I block it with mage hand?
What's your armor class?
It's the shield symbol.
13.
13.
What did
As you
have?
move, the dagger skitters behind you on the street. Missing.
Well, and I can't do it on camera. I give that old vampire a one finger salute.
Okay, we need to mess up these plans.
And as you're watching, the figure just kind of disappears into the darkness behind the buildings.
I have to shoot my shot.
Daryl,
I have to do it.
do you have anything left?
No,
Okay.
I just say I'm sorry.
Long
But
You
I
did
think
nothing.
long
Obviously.
axe.
I have an
It's not
idea
your
of
fault.
what it is. But you may not believe me. You may still think it's story tales, but I've seen something similar to that in combat.
So,
What compound? What are you talking about?
I'm an ex-cavalry soldier.
Okay. Come with us. Let's hear about this, what you want to talk about. But we need to get undercover because it's getting dark.
Y'all
does
may
anybody have
Coast-
any type of like revivify or any type of nothing?
No,
We're level
I've got
threes.
lesser restoration.
We're
That
threes.
only helps if you've got a disease.
and with that, we're going to take a break.
I only have one option.
There we go. Microphone's Muppet. And we're back. What a horrific scene just before the break. Kosi, brave Kosi, made his way into a dark alleyway with Thorn, his canine companion, telling him bad people, dead person.
Oh, you got it. I was wanting to say.
The rest of the party made their way down the street just in time to see Kosi's body thrown from the alleyway and the perpetrator levitate away.
Just disappear, really.
And they also ran into a young fighter who just happened to be in the area, Daryl DeVoe. So let's go to the table and let's have, let me get that mic.
No.
Okay,
Are you friends?
No, they both are. I mean,
Chris, What does the party
I
see
need some. I can't.
in you? Who are you? What do you look like?
Probably about like 6'6".
He's bigger than me.
Gray hair, like not gray, like silver hair. And
You're human?
yes, I'm human.
How old are you?
23, 24.
You have silver hair?
Yeah.
Blondie gold. Okay.
Green eyes. And that's about it.
What kind of armor you wearing?
Leather.
Carry a sword or?
Yeah, I carry a sword.
A sword, hand axe, crossbow.
Are you looking for Siri?
I'm hunting.
So you're in town for the Fisher Festival, but wound up getting here late,
Yeah, 'cause I had to swim to my boat.
and then wound up getting caught up in the middle of this.
Do you don't mind telling me what happened here?
Doesn't matter. We got a dead guy.
Just somebody snatch him up and let's get him to the mage college.
Well, let's
Why
go.
are we
Yeah.
just sitting
Pick
here
him up, let's go.
camping
Ariel.
around?
Hey,
Hey, can
big
you
guy, pick him
Pick
up.
him up.
Let's go.
Pick him up. Pick him up. Let's go.
Well, before we pick
Thanks,
him
man.
up,
Before we pick him
I'm
up,
gonna reach into my pocket and pull out a pinch of salt and a copper piece and place one on each eye and cast gentle repose. So you touch a corpse or other remains for the duration. The target is protected from decay and can't become undead. The spell also effectively extends the time limit on raising the target from the dead, since days spent under the influence of the spell don't count against the time limit of spells such as Raise Dead.
Okay.
Good. Good. Smart.
want to
Now,
spend 10 days.
come on, Muscle. Get him. Let's go.
Okay. Gently.
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and lead us
Pick
to
him
mage
up.
college.
You
And
lead
put
the
him on my
way.
shoulder.
Lead the way.
As you pick up the body of this ranger in the street and place them over your shoulder, the rest of you notice that the head is twisting in a
Can
Unnatural.
we
way.
stabilize his
Unnatural.
head
Yeah, I was gonna.
before?
I was gonna quickly cast mending before leading him
What
away.
is hitting my back?
Just to like
That would be his
get
neck.
that neck
Okay.
back in
Your
place.
shin is in front of me. Oh,
Yeah.
it's pointy. It's very
All right,
sharp.
as you cast mending, you notice that the head goes back into place.
All right.
Oh, so
Now
your neck was
to mage
broke.
college.
Yes. To the
Hurriedly.
mage college. Let's
Hurriedly.
We are.
And off we
booking
go.
it. We're just booking it.
Because we got to get there. The sun has set. Let's go. We don't
Right.
want to run into any more problems on the way.
Yeah.
Let's go. Everybody keep your eyes peeled.
Swords drawn.
Hey, is
cross.
the same thing that killed your buddy here that killed my horse earlier?
Could
We
We'll
don't
be.
know.
talk about that when we
We'll
get
talk
there.
about it
Okay,
later.
let's go.
No.
Because his neck was broke.
Well, that's too bad for your horse. Take my friend.
Something.
Let's go.
Let's go. You carry.
Nella or whatever.
And as you walk by my
Mage
horse, you
lady.
see it covered in scars.
Okay. All right. So that's what happened.
War horse.
Thorn!
Oh my goodness.
That's a dog.
I don't like dogs. Is he a good boy?
He's dumb as shit. He's dumb as a cyclops.
Hey, sit.
No.
I told you to sit, not lay on your head.
All right.
His name is.
Okay, it takes you a good 10 minutes to make your way to the mage college.
Told you.
And it is now after dark.
6'5", 6'6",
Um,
6'3",
As you walk into the foyer of the mage college, you are met by a senior student who looks at the party and goes, what is it you want?
We want a professional. We want
We
one of
need
your
the
master
headmistress.
mages.
Hey, just give these people what they want. I don't.
Just go
That's
get
the
somebody.
Master Mage, Nella.
As he looks over at Daryl and sees the limp body of Kosi lying across his shoulder, he looks and says, I will be right back.
You're gonna hurry!
Hey, little man, go. I don't know these people, so.
You got the... Okay. As you are waiting, it seems time begins to slow and tick by. Tick, tick,
Boy, these people move at their own pace here, don't they?
Yes.
Tick,
They do. Unfortunately.
Patience.
Glacial pace.
I scream,
tick,
hey.
Just read the
Tick.
book, you know. 'cause-
tick.
Who's doing the ticking?
Cozy. You find yourself sitting in the street outside the alleyway with
fucking
Thorn
ghost.
lying in your lap.
What?
The rest of you, you four, are now sitting in your rooms,
Should we go back in time?
and you are sitting on the front stoop of the Salty Seaman.
That wasn't. That. Oh.
Tick, 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 we went back in time. Tick, 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 we went back in time.
As you
Who's got a tick in
try to
time?
get your bearings, all of you, as you're walking down the street, Daryl, you see a figure sitting in the street, and you're like, how did I get here?
Who, me?
Yes. You were just in the Mage College carrying somebody for this group of people that you just met. And now you're walking down the street towards a figure sitting in the middle of the street.
I walk to that figure.
Tosi, you hear in your head, you shouldn't meddle in the affairs of others. Bad things could happen.
Yeah, like dying.
And everyone, you remember, all of you,
Hey,
remember,
Okay, so we run out to the street, right?
hey, you.
You got your love back. Oh, your
Tosi,
heart's back.
What are you doing?
We're bandit.
Kind of stand up and I just stare at the alley. Do I remember dying?
Yes?
Remember everything.
Can I? I'm gonna scream. Hey. Don't
As
go
you
down there.
hear another voice, you turn and look back towards the north, and you see a tall figure walking down the street towards you.
I don't remember him yet. I haven't met him yet.
No, you haven't
Right.
met him.
Okay, so you just died.
Yeah, I
You
remember
got
that.
thrown into your buddy. I don't know where your friends are.
And here we come.
back
Yeah.
in the cabin.
So everybody's running back out in the street?
Yes.
Yes, we all running back to the scene of the crime.
And
We're gonna
I'm-
find out what the
Like,
hell.
I am in tears, running.
I'm still on the
Come
stoop.
Hug your boy. Hug your boy.
I'm just still.
As you turn
blank-facing
back
here.
to the south, you see a conglomeration of
My new friends.
your friends running up the street towards you.
I'm
Are
not
those
running.
good people? I'm
Yeah.
not running. I can't see. Y'all are far
I'm
away.
not
Cozy's
I
sitting
can't
up.
see you.
Cozy's sitting up.
Cozy sitting up.
Cozy!
Go get him, girl.
Could you not yell?
No, that's my baby. That's my
I'm just
heart.
kind of adjusting to being alive.
Okay, so you have a conclusion. You have an idea on what you were killed by, right? Because I know exactly what you were killed by.
No, you
I
don't.
know exactly
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Vixpira.
I don't.
It would have been okay.
We know it's vampires.
I'm just in the back, all leisurely.
It's okay.
Not giving a
I wanted to know.
You have no idea. You came upon this dead body in the street that had been tossed off a dwarf, and you were told to pick it up and carry it to the Mage College.
Can I hang with you guys? I need friends.
Sure. You helped, so I guess you're chill.
Well, I don't know what that says about us.
looking up at you because I'm only 3 feet high. Sure, kneecaps. What's up?
Hold on.
That's all I can see of him.
Look down.
Oh, hey.
Spartacus.
Nice
Hey.
pelvis.
Hey.
You better be nice to Dorcas, she'll cut you off at the knees.
Fucking terrifying.
Literally.
I just reached down.
Don't.
Don't
Don't.
pick
Don't
me
you
up.
dare.
I will bite you like a rabid dog.
Do not
Okay.
pick up
I've been
a
inside
gnome
of
or a
Okay, so
dwarf.
you all,
That crazy
you all
is
now have reached
chronic.
Cozy, who's standing kind of.
I grab him like you don't pick up gnomes. You don't throw dwarves.
Cozy, are you okay?
No.
Is your neck okay? Is your
I
head
leaned
okay?
down to you.
Yeah.
Oh my heart, you were dead.
I know.
your
I
nuts.
don't know what happened after that, but I
Cozy.
know.
They are
How's
too
your
big. They're
head?
about the size of your head.
Attached.
That's all that
Maybe it's a
matters.
hacky sack.
Okay, hold up a second.
No complaints.
Had any.
He's stress eating.
You
Okay,
kinda-
so you are.
you kinda
I'm
have this-
sore.
you kind of have this soreness. It's kind of you're not sure whether it's real or whether it's phantom or what. You're
Put a mirror in front of her, see if she's there.
Okay, so buddy, your neck was about dangling like 6 ways to Sunday.
so you pull out a
Yeah,
mirror
it
and put it in
broke
front
my
of
neck.
Cozy's nose
Pulled my hair.
as she talks
Not
and
even-
breathes. You can see
Yeah.
condensation on the mirror.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So Cozy
You're
is
alive.
truly alive. He is
Okay,
not
anybody got a cross? I do.
What's a cross?
Cross.
Why here?
Well,
put it up-
we're not in a
But you
in
No,
a Christian.
There's no. That
There's
doesn't.
there's no
that doesn't
religion
exist.
and
You
nothing
go
that's.
touch an altar.
well, I was just saying that's vampire stuff, you know.
Not in this world.
Like you
Like-
have any
like-
bites.
No, you don't. You look clean.
Of the Twitch. Power of the Twitch. Hey, y'all check.
Okay, so we need to
He's
go.
good.
We
He's
need
good.
to go
Mage
All right,
college.
come here.
need to go
Come here. Let me
back
check your pulse.
inside.
She did.
Yeah,
she
we
breathed
need to
in.
get
She's
back
good.
inside.
Getting
We've
dark.
got. He's
It
got a
is dark.
pulse.
Come on.
Dun, dun,
Let's
taller
go.
than me.
Dun, dun.
So did anyone talk to the sheriff about making the curfew in the
Not
town?
yet.
Not
We-
yet.
we- To the end. We number one to the end.
I'm
Hey, if
with
you're shorter than me,
Dorcas.
you're
Yep.
To
pretty
the end
short.
now.
It doesn't matter.
Hey!
Attention to the
Oh!
end. Let's
Why
go.
are we all yelling?
Why are
I
y'all
have
so
no clue.
aggressive? I have PTSD from that.
I need everybody to take the stress level.
Nothing of PTSD.
Take it down a notch.
We're in the dark.
We are outside in the dark.
And there are vampires.
And we
Yes,
ain't
I
eating no
said it
fried
out
bologna
loud.
sandwiches either.
Vampires,
handle
folks.
this. We can handle this. We're grown-ups.
Go get them. She can play.
Okay, so we go back to the tavern.
Let's
Okay.
go.
The master yapper, apparently.
Sorry, Minnie.
We've adopted him.
I'm just trying to be a
Yep.
So all of you
Okay.
head back to the tavern.
Oh, I thought you had a headache or something.
No.
So what are you doing when you get back to the tavern? Everybody.
I think
going
we all
back
need to
their
get in the same room and have a talk.
Everybody go into one room.
We're all going to one room.
You go into the table in the
Safety in
tavern.
numbers.
Yep.
You getting the one picture of ale.
I will buy my
no.
own.
I
don't-
am not
God.
drinking.
I
I
don't
have some
drink.
water. Oh.
I don't drink.
I'm just
Hey,
sitting
Cozy?
there
Yeah.
staring. I'm just
These
staring at
people
Cozy
really like to
you hit
stay
me
by
with your
one
body."
another, don't they?
I've
I am
noticed.
still in disbelief.
So am I.
I don't drink
Okay.
anymore.
Okay. I just
You want
See
with a
my
lot of
coins? Recover.
no. I stopped at the bar and
Yeah.
I'm like, I need a whole pitcher, man. Just whole pitcher.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're going to
yeah,
your room.
overreact.
I'm taking it with me to the room.
Let's
Okay.
go. Y'all are overreacting on it.
Okay.
5 copper for the picture.
Where's those coppers I put on your eyes? I need those back.
She doesn't have them.
It
If
disappeared.
you check your purse, they're still in your purse.
Well, we all need to get together and we need to take.
Safety in numbers.
Yeah, it might be tight, but we all need to sit down and get a plan. Let's see if she remembers whatever she can remember, if she can remember, and
Hey, TV's playing a copyrighted show, I believe.
We can't see it or hear it.
Yes, they can.
Oh.
Background of you guys.
We'll go turn it off.
I got it.
it's one of them.
I can't tell what it is anyway. Don't say a word.
There's a glare.
You can still kind of see it though.
Well, no, we don't have to worry about it at all.
Okay.
Yay.
So, you guys are back in one room. Whose room are you in? Cozy?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
I'm just.
I haven't seen
Sit.
I haven't seen a room like this
Stay.
in about a year or two.
I'm not Thorn, Elliot.
Thorn's like,
Hey,
Just
Come
leave
here.
him. No.
Shock and awe.
so,
And Thorn is just like apparently attached. Like
Yes.
will not
Will
get
not
off.
let go of you.
so, Cozy,
Yeah. I died.
yeah,
Cozy, you totally died.
Pretty
But at least
gruesome.
you're back with us.
What happened?
Well, you went
what I
down
could
this
see,
out.
you're
And
I don't
Heck,
know.
okay.
You took Thorn for a walk.
the next one you come flying out of
Okay.
the alley.
So, Thorn alerted down that alley.
Okay.
We were gonna try to see what it was. Figured out it was one of those things. Went to back up. It was behind me.
Yeah, I saw it.
Pushed me down. Told me to leave, to stop meddling. I said it killed people. And it said that's what we do. And I think I opened my big mouth.
Obviously.
And it got mad. And it broke my neck. And that's all I remember. And then I woke up. And I'm sitting in front of the alley. It's daylight again. And Thorn won't leave me alone.
You're welcome.
For good
So-
reason, probably. So, next general rule of thumb now. Take a buddy.
Yeah, I think so.
Or maybe I could have showed up to him.
Did everybody else hear that tick, 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 tick before we got
I heard it.
Yeah.
switched back?
I thought I was
I
hallucinating.
mean, on the other hand, this would make a great
Thought it was
song.
the shrooms that took her.
Feel free.
This will
Feel
never
free.
be discussed.
The
I
Master
do-
Mage is full of many mysteries and
I
wonders.
do remember what it
Sorry,
looked
what?
like, though.
I'm
Like
sorry,
some glitter.
dwarf. Do you write my
Oh, no, that was
paychecks?
me.
No, I don't think so. I'm writing a song about my friend.
I do remember
There's
what
an
it
elf.
looked
You
like.
make me
that
sound
elf.
great at it.
I know who we're looking for.
Where's the tape recorder?
Hey!
He knows what we're
I
looking
know
for.
who we're looking for now.
Who have we
Okay.
looking for?
He
The
was
person
real
that killed you,
pretty.
maybe?
He had ears like a half elf. Very pretty, dark hair.
Are you saying it's an undead half elf?
I don't know, but the ears were right. Like not full points like a full elf, but half points like a half
So,
elf.
like,
They
they
were
can make
based on
vampires
Spock.
out of different races?
Mm.
Oh my lord.
Oh, that's a possibility. Yeah.
Oh no 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 no.
Why didn't he bite me?
That's what I'm
Because you
wondering.
kicked it off.
Aren't they in the business of turning people?
You maybe
Why
were
didn't
not.
he?
Maybe you didn't meet the criteria.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I mean, be thankful you're not good enough to join the clan.
Yep.
Then I had to kill you.
This is very odd.
It
You're
is
telling
weird.
me.
Didn't you say something about your
I
horse?
mean-
I hope it can't turn horses. Can it turn horses?
I don't think so.
Do you know where they live? Did he say anything about where they live, where they are, where we can find them?
Beckinsdale.
Here.
Beckinsdale.
We're here in Beckinsdale.
Beckinsdale.
I
The
think they
whole
want.
place.
I think they want the place.
So imagine
Well,
if you have a
They said
balloon.
to leave.
Groovy.
Imagine
wanna
having a
make
balloon
this their
and
city?
choking the
I don't know.
balloon in the middle, making it like two
City of
sizes.
the Living Dead.
That's what my horse's neck looked like,
I don't know.
and it
So-
was
How's
like
that song come
Now
hard
I'm
as
going
a
to be
rock.
spiteful here.
It was hard as a rock and stiff as a board and bony as all.
Like the
get
guy
out.
from Dungeons and
So, you
Dragons,
know.
Chris
It was
Pine, singing
drained.
with his little ukulele.
I
did
cut it just to see, and not an ounce of blood fell out of the horse.
Okay, well, then the dead-
Did
it's
the
dead
master
dead.
mage lady see me?
Was she there before it tripped back?
Wait.
I think we all need to gather ourselves together.
But there was the one that went and grabbed.
I-
He was supposed to be
I
going to
think-
get the master mage, remember?
I think
She
this
knows.
means that these things
Find her.
can have powers.
I think you were supposed to
You
be an
think?
example.
It said when I woke up in the street, it said bad things can happen.
Bad things did happen. You died.
Yeah, but now I'm not dead.
So,
Right. He's
who's
like it never
responsible?
Cozy.
I think these things can have powers, guys.
I mean, who's responsible for bringing him back? That's
All right.
what I mean.
Think the thing.
So
Think about
how
Okay.
how do we find them? How do we kill them? How
Same way
do
we've
we
been killing them.
dispatch them?
Well, I think we need to go
Fire,
to the.
beheading, stake to the heart. Same way we've been doing.
Fire, beheading,
well, I tried
stake
to
to the
throw
heart.
my dagger at
Funnily
him, and
enough,
he-
that's
he-
the name of the song.
He threw it back at me. So, but he missed.
You could even write a poem.
Good.
too.
Or
Apparently he's
glanced off of my armor. My armor was too much for it.
Apparently he's good at yeeting
Would
people,
it
but not
be,
good at throwing
since
knives.
she's not strong yet, we go to the mage college Well, I didn't know. He's not strong yet.
2 inches shorter than you.
And we can go see if we can have someone else to come with us. Or
Cozy is physically fine.
well, we need to have some
Right,
precautions
I'm over
against
y'all.
this.
Like, can we just move on?
Yeah.
We
Buddy
are
system.
the precautions.
You got
Well, I
garlic?
think we need
You got
extra.
garlic?
We don't need extra.
I think I want to go to sleep.
Yeah, me too.
You know what? We all need some rest.
Well, somebody
Me too.
needs to watch over her in case something changes back on us.
Him.
I don't think it will.
Well, I'm fixing to have in contact right here anyway, so
Well,
I think I want to go to sleep.
okay.
Same.
what if we take shifts just to make sure nothing tries to invade our space?
Yes.
I'll take first shift.
Y'all can take shifts.
Y'all
out
really want to
before
put
I
me
get
on the
out of
shift
my
again?
room.
Yes.
Y'all really want to put me on shift again?
Yes.
No.
I'll take the next one because I
Here
just.
are twigs now.
I'll wait for that.
Okay, so we're you
First
guys
watch.
Stand and watch.
First watch.
I'm second.
Not in my room.
Fifth.
Okay, roll.
Leave my
Give me a
room.
20.
I'm not sleeping.
Ugh, 6.
Roll with it.
Roll a 20.
I'm not sleeping, so I can watch.
Roll with it, y'all. Roll with it.
What'd you roll?
Blow.
Can I have?
You need a look?
20.
I got one. Okay, I'm coming back. I ain't never had to use a wool set twice.
I don't know. I'm about to find out.
Okay, I will get it back. Okay, can I roll again?
I don't know if that's worth it, y'all.
Can I roll again?
It was a 2.
Roll.
Yeah, roll again. Oh my god, a nat 20! That's what I'm talking
He's
about.
over there. We gotta stop.
Okay,
We gotta stop a minute.
we'll get it taken care of.
I got a 20.
Alright, what'd you roll?
I hadn't rolled again yet.
We'll do it quickly.
18.
Okay,
A 20.
Matt.
18. Alright.
Dogs. Dogs.
Dog.
The night
Sorry.
passes without incident.
Oh, good. Ooh.
Kosie's sleep is fitful.
Close call.
Sleep? What is sleep? I'm a college student.
And sorry about this, but we're gonna have to take a break for a moment. There's some puppy maintenance,
Okay.
and we'll be right back. My apologies.
I'm gonna utilize the latrine.
Alright.
I'm gonna do it in a clean place, not like a puppy. Gotta start taking Bandit out.
Okay, so now we're back. Apologies all, everybody at this table is fur parents. So occasionally we have to take care of the fur babies. And we just had a little old accident. We got the microphone on. So now we're gonna go back to the table and get that microphone on. And there we are, back to the table.
Mmm, that sounds so good. Bananas
So-
foster beignet.
Joe Michael.
Cozy has had a fitful night's
It's not
sleep.
necessarily exclusive to New
Sleep? What
Orleans.
is sleep? I'm a college
Ricky
student. I
Spoon
don't
has them.
sleep.
And
I need coffee.
morning comes, and each of you has stood watch faithfully over Cozy. And let's see, who had the last watch?
Well, I guess we.
I thought you were second watch.
Yeah, second one. It was like, what, a
There's
17?
like 3 of us. Or 4 or something. I don't even know.
I think everyone here.
Okay, so everyone slept in Cozy's room.
No, I kicked him out.
Yeah, he kicked us out.
No,
Okay.
I slept by myself and Thorn.
I just
Because Thorn wouldn't leave.
kept an eye on the stairway leading up. So
Please be careful.
All right. Cozy,
Mm.
you awaken. None the worse for the wear. Physically. Thorn is curled up beside you. He awakens with you.
Is the sun up now?
The sun is up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna break from character and actually get up early and run to Cozy's room and knock on his door. And my heart.
Yes, my love.
Can I come in?
Yeah, come on.
So I'm gonna go in and hop on his bed and. You okay?
Tired.
No, I mean, are you okay? Like you died.
I know. But I'm not dead anymore. I'll be fine.
Do you want to talk? Why don't you ever talk?
What's there to talk about? I'm not dead. I'm no longer
But you
dead.
were dead.
But I'm not. I don't even remember being dead. I just remember the dying part and then I wasn't.
It was pretty gross.
Yeah, I know. I felt that.
Your head was dangling.
It's not important anymore.
But it is
Your head was
important.
dangling.
It's
Alright.
not.
Let's start over here.
Okay.
Elio, what are you doing?
Thought go in there.
I'm just chilling, reading a book.
Dorcas?
I'm still asleep.
Uh,
Should I wake up?
Daryl?
I go to check on my new friends. See how everybody is handling
As you
this.
open the door into the hallway, you see the hallway's empty.
Your voice is starting to raise from one end of the hallway.
Mm.
Downstairs with a cup of tea.
What?
Can I come in?
Who even are you?
If you let me come in, I will explain.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't do this door between people thing.
Come in. Jeez.
Okay, so
I'm lucky I don't sleep naked.
So here's the
my name is Daryl DeVoe.
That's the weird guy from last night.
Hi, Earl.
weird
I am an. How do you say the county I'm from?
Sakaris.
Sakaris. I am
Sakaris.
from
You're a Sicarian.
Pencrust,
Pincurth.
Pencrust, Sakaris. I am an ex-cavalry soldier.
You're still kind of young. I can't believe they let you go. What'd you do?
Saw too much. Knew too much.
Surprised they let you live.
Dude, that's like a whole lot of information in a very short amount of time.
What can I say? I'm a very interesting person.
Yet to be seen. Is it breakfast yet?
Yep, time to
Yeah.
I'm downstairs.
As
I'm
you
ready.
Oh,
Chelsea.
I'm ready to go. All right, time to eat.
Chelsea, what are you doing?
I am currently just downstairs staring at a keg, not even keg, just like a little
A pint?
a pint of beer, and I'm just contemplating where the ticking came from. I'm trying to figure that out. Because I remember.
Are we
I
even
remember
in
it
this
crisply.
place?
Bryn?
Brian is I got up, I'm dressed, all my stuff's packed at the front door. I'm ready to go because I don't want to be here. I want to get us down the road or get us out. Or find. We just got to get out of here, and we got to group and get to whacking and stacking.
So we need to find you, Wally.
I like that plan.
We really do. Since when am I the voice of reason?
Exactly.
Am I rubbing
Okay,
off on
so
you?
But can we have breakfast first?
Please and thank you.
Yeah. So I hop off the bed and I just open the
Dorcas
door,
will
don't
never
even
change
close
that.
it behind me and run downstairs.
as you go downstairs, you see Chelsea sitting at a table staring at a pint. Her head kind of doing this. With this furrowed brow.
You know, it works better if you drink it.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
Hair of the dog that bit ya.
I'm gonna go to the Mage College library.
So as you all begin to
Not alone.
as
Obviously.
you all begin to
Oh, yeah.
filter down into the
Library
tavern. You smell cooking in the back.
That smell. That's what I want.
Bacon.
And kind of a short, heavyweight young man comes out. He goes, "Can I get you something for breakfast?" He's got, kind of mousy brown hair with a beard and a mustache.
Bacon, good man, bacon.
Yeah.
You got any
I want-
duck eggs?
No duck eggs.
I want a thick brown beer, a thick brown bread, and that honey butter.
That you can do. Bacon.
Bacon, bread.
I order a shot for the resurrected.
A shot of what?
Whiskey.
Yep.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
Needs it.
Oh, okay.
It's how cowboys
So-
start their day.
As you all filter to the table and place your orders,
I get 'em.
eventually food comes out and appears on the table, accompanied by ale and one small glass of some kind of liquor. It's probably made out of fish.
Here you go.
It stinks pretty bad.
Super not into that.
Salute. Ew.
Give it somebody else. I mean, oh, gross. Bull.
It's pretty nasty. It's one of those drinks that is made for later in the evening after you've had your...
It's an aperitif.
Now I know why I quit.
So,
It got worse.
you all are eating breakfast?
Not me. The only thing that's in my place is my pint that's still foaming and full. I didn't
I
even
just kind
touch
of hand one of my pieces of bread over to Chelsea.
Actually,
No, I'm already
actually the foam
Thrasher?
has gone down. There's not much foam left on top of it.
Yeah, I've been up.
You've been sitting there for
Good
a
while.
period of time, and the foam has
Have
kind
a
of
rasher of
dissipated.
bacon.
I'm already gone.
Oh,
So
Question.
you're
Fine, I'll
headed to
eat
the
it.
mage camp.
Yes, I need someone with me though.
Elio went with
You're
you.
already gone.
did you hear Elio just
No, I was
say?
going.
Oh, you're going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm over all these
I
dramatic people.
would like to get to know the people that are still around me.
Okay. Well,
What's up, home slice?
you have a few discussions. and-
Cold.
What up?
No, it's cheers.
So what are you two doing at the mage camp?
I'm going to the
You
library.
have-
Get some
have the
answers.
Do some
Y'all-
research on
what do
any
they call
clock-related
that? One of the
artifacts.
restaurants, the chairs for little
I mean,
kids.
Any time-related artifacts.
Can you talk to someone?
Dick, I don't.
So
Okay,
as
we have to
you
keep this guy.
well, he didn't
As
know.
you
I've
go
seen
in,
shorter, so don't worry.
Maybe cats are in danger.
you make your way into the foyer,
Go now.
and there's one of the senior students there manning the foyer. And he looks up and he says, "Chelsea, Elio,
Hello.
hey, what's going on?"
Library, where is it again?
Well, you know what the library is.
You live
There's just
there,
a bunch
yeah?
of dramatic
Fair
people
enough.
we're trying to get away from because they don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
They don't understand the power in this school. You're a wizard.
You're a wizard, Elio.
Oh, was it Harry?
Why could the way it was?
Your texture's right.
hang on. All right. As you make your way into the library, you are.
That sucks.
Hang on. Get this working.
Not doing research. In the stacks.
I was about to say. I was just sitting back looking all
Corner.
You need to relieve a little pressure.
Seriously.
Extras.
The librarian.
Show people at home.
Like my father.
That's
Oh,
the
he looks
librarian.
so cute. He looks like Oompa Loompa.
Seamus.
May I name him?
His name is
Ninja
Idra
Gandalf?
Aftower.
I love it.
Idra?
Idra
Idra.
Halftower.
Professor or
He is. He's a master mage.
Professor Halftower? Pleasure.
He would know us, yeah?
Yes, he knows you.
Okay.
Yes, young miss, young mister. What can I help you with this?
We need to
early this morning.
We need to find books on time artifacts. Or anything related to time artifacts.
The consummate tome on that subject would have been written by a fairly famous half-Orcan librarian from Teldrana. But I should warn you, it's fraught with warnings and discouragement for pursuing such a thing.
Understandable. I would still like to view this book, this tome.
Okay. So as he goes back and he starts looking through his paperwork, he gives you a number. He goes, here's the number. And it corresponds with a certain aisle and case and so on.
Aisle and row, essentially.
And you know exactly where to go.
Yeah. So
You both are familiar with these things.
yeah. I immediately book it towards that section. I find the book.
So Elio,
Elio?
the Dewey Decimal System. Yeah.
Are you
Don't like the
are you
memories.
pursuing the same?
Do we have any time relics in the college?
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
He looks for a little bit and he goes, nothing that can really control him. I believe we have a staff that was carried by Master Mage Taliesin that is on loan, but it doesn't control time. It is personal possession.
Who is it on loan to?
The Mage Company
Oh,
from Taliesin.
is there any scripts with it on its origin or?
Just a bill stating that it is the personal possession of that Master Mage.
Can I see it?
Of course. So as he leads you back through the stacks and into the back and down a stairwell and into the basement, there's all kinds of magical items, and hanging in a covered glass case is a staff that's probably 7.5 feet tall, long, and it's probably this big around. And it has a intricate woodwork at the top. It's dark brown, and it has some magical symbols scrawled into it. But basically, it's a staff, and underneath it gives you a plaque that says from Taliesin, from the Ramsai Teldrana Mage College, Master of the Waves, and that's all it says.
That's something you need to get.
Where's Taliesin now?
Librarian.
As far as I understand, her adventuring finished some 30 years ago, and since she has been the librarian at Teldrana Mage College in Ramsay.
How long would it take to get there and see her?
By airship, 3 weeks. By sailing ship, a month and a half.
Can we like send a message to her? Like, is there any way you got like pigeons or a bird or something we can write a message and send it to her?
And that may take as long as 4 months. But
By
you're
sending
not-
a message?
But you're not there. By bird.
I'm just saying.
Anyway,
There has to be a way to send a message.
he says, we can send a message to Master Mage Taliesin. What was her last name?
It was just Taliesin of the forest.
And, but it would have to be of some concern.
Oh, sorry.
Young Master Elio, why are you and young Miss Chelsea making inquiries about time manipulation?
And here I am just speed reading every page.
I'm curious in learning more about it. It's a skill I don't
Okay.
have.
Question.
and would
How
like
well
to-
do we know this librarian? How honest can we be with him?
So,
Is it cold?
your companion has pulled the quintessential book on traveling the waves. Other than that, time manipulation is a very, very complicated magical undertaking. There are a couple of other tomes that might inform you, but we'll have to go back upstairs to find the number.
Can I borrow the staff?
No.
I don't think that's going to be possible.
Is anybody here related to her?
No.
Would they come after us if we stole it?
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Won't you ask them if they got seen any strange, unusual thing here? What's besides people?
Well, they're going to need to be warned anyway.
Yeah.
You're not there.
Oh, what? I'm just kidding.
So if you'll follow me, Elio, young Master Elio, I will go find. So he goes back up. You follow me?
After a long gaze back at the staff, yes.
Okay. You follow him
Like
back up
obsessed
to
with stick.
the desk, and
Right.
he does some looking around, and he writes down 2 numbers for you. And as you follow those 2 numbers, you find yourself in the vicinity of the stacks with Chelsea, who's now sitting at one of the reading tables, poring over.
Does Chelsea have any of the books?
She has the one book from Taliesin.
So you have the book. What's happening?
I'm sparking.
It's because somebody either keeps stomping or tapping or something.
Taliesin? Chelsea?
Yes.
You notice Elio approach.
No, I'm too consumed in this book. I'm literally
What's your
super
Maybe you notice.
What's
I'm-
your passive perception?
passive perception.
At the bottom, left-hand side.
Pass what?
Oh, I don't have a passive perception.
I don't
I
have
don't
one
see it either.
Okay.
Unless you're talking about
What is your perception? Plus what?
-1.
Okay, maybe you don't notice Elio walk
No,
up.
I'm hyper focused. I'm halfway through the
Elio,
book.
you see Chelsea
Halfway through the
poring
book
over
already.
this book.
You just see my eyes darting as I'm flipping page after page after page every 2 seconds.
Speedy.
You have the 2 numbers in your hand.
And Chelsea has the book from Taliesin. What's the other book? Can I look? I mean,
One is a theory of time manipulation, written by some obscure wizard from about 200 years ago. And the other is a documentation of the Waze platforms.
okay. I mean, can we loan the books?
No, the books don't leave the library.
I just don't leave them.
Then one of y'all need
Go
to
find
come
the
get
books
the
and put
rest
the next
of
me. I
us.
will automatically finish, put it to the next one, and start speed reading again.
I definitely want to read both of them. So.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Ooh. Hold on.
What'd you roll?
4.
That's fine. Anything but a 1.
Oh, okay.
You're a mage college student.
4 plus 3.
Just have a bit of a harder time finding it.
So, as you read through the books, the treatise on time manipulation by magic from several hundred years ago is nothing more than a deep study of spells and magic using as it applies to turning the magic, along with the warnings of utilizing this type of thing to manipulate anything beyond just a few minutes, causing a ripple effect. The one on the location of the ways talks about the platforms that were discovered west of Flannel, and those that were discovered in Ramsai and the northern continents above Ramsai. And it's just a listing of them and where they are, theories on how they work and how they were built, and what powers them in magic. But that's about it. The book you were reading, Chelsea, roll a perception check.
Oh.
-1. 17.
Is nothing more than a recounting by Taliesin of Mistrial's and Miscreants, who's now the Master Mage Librarian at the Teldrana Mage College. It's nothing more than a retelling of traveling the ways, moving from time to time.
Are there like any pictures that I can look at?
No,
Oh.
it's all written documentation. And as a matter of fact, you find it pretty aloof when it comes to talking about what really controls things and how to really manipulate the operations of these. It's more or less a puff piece on,
The Miscreants.
her bouncing around with the Miscreants.
All right. Well, what about the other 2 books? If I can read them, I can probably connect the dots.
Same thing.
I'm missing something.
Obviously.
So while they're there at the Mage College doing that, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm packed
Finishing
and
up
ready to go.
breakfast.
Dorcas, Daryl, Kosi, Bryn.
I'm packed up. I'm waiting at the door.
I'm doing the same. I'm packing up and just
Uh,
waiting to figure out what we're gonna do. We need to go find Juwali. That's what we need to do. I'm gonna go find. I need a partner who's
I'll go
gonna
with
come with
Oh,
me.
we'll go.
Okay.
I guess.
Bryn
Okay.
and Daryl are going with Dorcas to find Duwiley.
I
So-
have finished breakfast. I've packed up and I am
The sun is out, so we're
tuning
safe.
my
All
meds.
I have is a sword and a crossbow.
Okay.
Just
So,
sit down. Just
Off we go. Let's
And
go
a
find
bear.
Juwali.
All right. So apparently, Ji-yoon is sticking close around Kosi
Yeah.
out of
Fear.
some unnatural
Protection.
concern for her well-being, his well-being, excuse me.
That's right.
And Daryl and Dorcas and Bryn are walking towards the sheriff's station downtown of Beckinsdale. As you walk through the tavern district and the brothel district and the sales district, and you come to all these businesses are in pretty much the same area, along the same, it's kind of set up like the French Quarter. So as you walk down at the far end of the business district, is where the sheriff's station is.
Okay.
And as you walk in,
I hit my head on the door frame.
you notice that there's the number of undersheriffs has lessened.
Okay, now to tell them, and then you put a
Surprise.
curfew,
And,
tell them what's going on.
You're able to walk in, you
Okay.
walk into the foyer, and you're met by a young woman dressed in the blue and white tabard of the undersheriffs there in Beckinsdale. And she says, "May I help you?"
Yes, we're looking for Diwali.
Hold on, I'll see if he's available.
Thank you.
So she turns and she walks back into the place that you guys have already been. It's kind of like the pit, and then the sheriff's office is behind that. So she walks back there, and you see her walk into the sheriff's office. And after a few minutes, you see Wiley come walking out of the sheriff's office there. And he walks out to the foyer, and he says, "Come on back."
Okay, so
And he
come on, we're
looks
going.
at-
We're
he
going
looks
to
at-
Diwali's office.
He looks at you and he goes, "And who are you?"
Who, me?
Yes.
My bodyguard.
Daryl DeVoe
And
from
Miss
Sakaris.
Dorcas, do you vouch for him?
I vouch for him.
Miss Dren?
Yes.
Very well. Mind your manners, son.
Yes, sir.
And he leads you back into the office. He walks around behind the sheriff's desk and he sits down.
Oh, are you the new sheriff now?
Apparently.
Okay, well,
Until someone can be appointed.
what's wrong with you? Why can't you be appointed?
You're the sheriff, ain't you?
For now. Well, under sheriff.
We shall see.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of glad you're in the position you are in now because we have some stuff to tell you. So, proceed to tell them everything that happened.
All right, so you tell
Info
him,
dump. Boom. There it is.
And a curfew. Tell them.
We're suggesting.
we are already considering this. But
Fantastic.
we are getting quite the pushback from the business district.
Well, whenever
Do they
their
want the
owners
customer
start coming up missing, I think
No.
they'll quit pushing.
1 or 2 customers lost from, 3 dozen taverns and a dozen brothels is not a great income loss. And if we lock down the city at dusk, they will lose a great amount of income. And there is quite the pushback.
Well, then they are not protected.
Well, we've explained things.
Well, can we maybe do it's strongly suggested? Okay,
Yeah.
we can't make them do it, but it's strongly suggested.
We have strongly suggested.
Perfect. Okay. Well,
Now-
you've done what you can.
So, you're saying that Mr. Cosi was
Dead.
Murdered?
Dead. Dead as a doornail.
All right.
Neck was broken, hanging there.
And is no longer murdered.
Correct. We brought him to the Mage College. We heard this tick, 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 and next thing you know, we're all like swooshed back in time before Cozy died, and Cozy was alive. And we were back in our rooms, right, guys?
Yes.
And
Okay.
I come back walking
And then
back
he-
down the
he-
street.
Time
He's
travel?
new.
Yes.
Perhaps.
Something.
Have you heard anything about this? Is there legends? Is there...
We need to know because we need to know what's going on because you know something. You got to tell us so we can help you. If not, everybody in this town and city's gonna die.
I've seen a lot of things, but I've never seen somebody come back from the dead.
Well,
And I mean a lot of things.
Try not to be pushy, but these town
I've seen people turn into pigs.
people are vague.
We would just like to try and keep everybody
Yeah,
as
the
safe as
opposite is
possible. Because this is unknown. We don't know exactly what we're dealing with. And until we can all figure it out, we just want people to be safe. He's not trying to be take over. We're worried.
we can only do what we can do.
I get that.
We are still missing 5 bodies. We know probably where they are.
My horse was killed over this. And some random person I don't know, and then they come back to life, but my horse don't. How do you explain that?
I cannot explain your horse being killed. That is beyond.
That had to been somebody with impeccable strength, because it looked like you take a stick and carve the middle of it to make it look like a hourglass.
Voldemort.
Middle of his neck looked
Well,
like the
we
middle of
told
an
him
hourglass.
everything, right? We told him about the floating person and all
And
that.
we're not kidding. We're not joking. We're not just
So-
expecting you. We
Duiley looks at Daryl and goes, "Have you reported that your horse was mutilated to our office?"
I didn't know where your office was, and then all of a sudden I see a somebody
He
get
turns
yeeted
and
at a
goes-
door.
He turns and says, "Sarah."
This ain't good.
So,
No, it's fine.
so as you look to where he was speaking, the young blonde woman who's in the blue and white tabard as an undershirt walks into the office. Yes, Duane? Could you take this young man and take his report? He says that his horse was butchered and mutilated. So she says, "Certainly." "And you are, sir?"
Daryl DeVoe.
"Well, Daryl, if you'll follow me."
Okie dokie.
Go make nice.
So she leads you out into the pit where there's a
I don't
bunch
like
of
that name.
It's just a bunch of desks.
where there's a bunch of chairs and tables, and she sets you down and she goes, Can you explain to me what happened?"
Okay, so I go into a bar. I tie my horse up. And when I come back outside, my horse's neck looked like an hourglass. And cold to the touch.
And your horse was dead?
Yeah.
And did you have any confrontations while you've been in our town with anyone?
Not that I know of.
Would anyone have any reason to cause you or your property harm?
Unless somebody followed me all the way from Sakaris.
You're Sakaran.
Yes.
Well, you may understand that the people of Aladius are not very tolerant of Sakaran soldiers.
Yeah. I could see that.
You might recall the border incident some 50 years ago, where settlers were murdered by Sakaran soldiers.
That was before my time.
I realized that.
I left as soon as it kept getting worse and worse.
Well,
My people do
good for you,
unspeakable things.
but you should know that if you are going to be in Alodius, you might want to keep that you're a Sakaran soldier to yourself.
All I tell people is that I'm a soldier. I don't say where.
I can probably think of no less than 100 people who would be willing to not only damage your property, but take you on as well.
The only thing that confuses me is how somebody, I don't know anything on this planet that is strong besides maybe a dragon or so that could crush a horse's neck to where you can wrap your finger about that round around the
I'm
neck.
sure some mage or barbarian or something of that.
And
ilk.
drain it of its blood?
Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
Well,
So
Let's roll with it.
I will.
let's roll.
I will make a record of this, and if we come across anything that might lead back to that, we will let you know.
Okay.
So pretty much nothing.
Good luck.
Okay, so
And as you get up to walk back to your new friend, you see the Duwali look over Dorcas and Bryn and give me a perception check.
20, right?
Yeah. What is it?
4.
Okay.
No.
You don't notice anything.
Oh man, I wanted to notice something.
So back to Chelsea. What are you doing now?
At this point, I'm trying to figure out anything connected to time has to be something. And then it clicks. Can I learn cantrips?
Only what is allowed by the rules.
Okay, what about messaging?
Whatever you're given is as the rules for your character class is what you got.
Okay. I was hoping to learn like a messaging cantrip.
Well, read your thing and see if you can.
I don't have it.
Oh, okay.
So at this point, I'm trying to wrap my head around
You're baffled.
where these portals are and like local to us. So, I mean, I'm reading the book. I'm reading the portal location book, right? So
What are you?
I'm a dwarf,
Mage?
sorcerer.
But there are portals all over the world of Midri. They're
this
scattered
vampire
everywhere.
person could have come from another world.
But they haven't been
This
used
vampire person
in
could have came from
centuries
another world.
because the masters of the traveling of the ways have died out without passing on the secrets to utilizing the portals, the platforms. And the only living being known to be able to manipulate the platforms, the portals,
Was Taliesin.
is Taliesin, and she is at last information, the Master Mage head librarian
Well,
at the Teldrana Mage Con.
how much gold do I have? How much is it to book a
Airship.
airship? There you go. Captain by
To Ronthot, to Teldrana,
Kinda.
from Oskandor,
Yeah, pretty much.
a single booking from Oskandor to Ronthai is probably, I don't know, let's call it 800 gold pieces.
Holy crow, I only have 10.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think that's wise decision.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I made a
Would
lot
there
of
be
money,
any way to
but not 800
communicate with
gold.
her?
That's a wise decision.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to learn the see if I could learn a messaging cantrip or something.
I mean, from here, would there be any way to communicate with
Some
her?
of the master mages at the mage colleges communicate between each other.
Let's
All
find
over.
Let's find one.
Ah, idea. Headmistress, right?
The Master Mage.
Maybe we can ask her if she can possibly get in touch with Taliesin.
You know where to tell us.
Like, not her, but us. Like, we don't want someone speaking on our behalf. We would like to talk to her firsthand.
It's of vital importance. Your lives depend on it.
Lives of everyone
We're not
in
there,
the
though.
city,
Well, I'm
Depends on it.
projecting.
We're at the office.
possibly the world.
I did the first. Nella Benetrix, Master Mage.
Yeah,
You can talk to her.
that's what we do. I try and get an audience with her, see if I can ask her to send a message to Taliesin.
She's in her offices.
Okay, so I guess I go to her office.
Office hours.
Yeah.
Alright.
Office hours.
Elio, I need you with me.
She's in her office. As you walk in, you're greeted by her assistant, who inquires as to.
Was the assistant the one that took Posey from us?
No,
The first time
it's an older
around?
student.
It was an older student. Okay.
A senior student.
Okay.
So,
And what may I say to Master Mage Benetrix?
ask her if she can send a message to Taliesin of Teledrana. Tell her that we need to talk with Taliesin if possible.
Emergency.
It's kind of an emergency.
I will inquire. So she leaves you and moves into the other room, and you hear they want what? Very well. Show them in. Young Miss Chelsea, Mr. Elliot. What may I do for you today?
We need to get in contact with the only one who knows about the ways, truly.
And why might you be pursuing the way?
Do I tell her the truth, Elio?
I think so.
Alright. I basically explained what happened and everything from the ticking to going back.
So you're saying that you and your murdered friend came here and then were rocketed back in time.
Yes.
Yes. It wasn't...
Give me a moment. With me, please. She glides out of the room and into the foyer. Where was it you were at
When
did you last remember before
Here.
time was turned?
being in the foyer,
Give me your exact location.
I basically go around and explaining where everyone was in vivid detail.
She doesn't believe, bring the student out, the one that y'all talked to.
I guess we would do that as well. And
So she turns to her assistant who's been following her, and she goes, go get the young woman that was on duty that night,
It wasn't a woman, it was a man.
or young man, whatever, that was on duty that night.
Said, we're going to get you, by the way. Tell him that.
So the assistant leaves.
Bless you.
And as you watch her turn her fingers and roll her arms and feel out.
Bless you.
Her focus and concentration is on the foyer. She says, there's nothing here. There has been no invocation of change in time.
Okay, so it's not there at the college that it happened.
So
It has to be the family.
there is no evidence that any of this occurred. And I can assure you that had time been changed, given this pinpoint location, I would be able to tell you.
But that's not
there
always
was also
accurate.
the alley where our friend got murdered. If you would like to come with us to see it.
So you're telling me that you started out on the stoop of the Salty Sea. And you went through this whole process of things happening, including picking up your friend who'd been murdered, and then coming to the Mage College. And when you became aware afterwards, where were you?
I was on the steps of Mage College.
When you
were on
got
this-
swished back?
Yeah.
No.
You were
You weren't
on
on
the
the steps.
stoop of the Salty Seaman.
Oh,
You got transported back to the salty seaman.
okay.
Yeah, tell them the salty seaman.
Salty seaman, essentially.
And your friend, who had taken her animal for a walk,
Yes.
Yes.
was exactly where he had began before this occurrence.
Yes.
And all the rest of your friends were at the tavern in their rooms, and then at the conclusion of this event, they were exactly where they were in the tavern. In the
You
room.
got glamored.
That is correct. If you don't believe us, we can go find the
It's
friend that was
not that
murdered.
I don't believe you, young
It
miss.
can happen.
There are things in the magical world that you have yet to become aware of. And among them is the residual magic left by time changing, or twisting, or manipulation.
Somebody that can touch
Then
them.
our friend must have a butt ton of residual magic because he was dead.
There is no residual of time changing here.
What
Here.
about what about on my
As
friend?
she says that, the assistant comes back with the student that you recognize immediately. That was the one that was in the foyer. And she turns to that student and she says, Adrian, young Mr. Adrian, do you remember these people being here last evening? There's no man.
How can you not remember?
He's glamored. His glams fell on him. I would say the whole city.
Young Miss Chelsea, Mr. Elliot. There's no evidence of any time manipulation here. There is you leaving from and winding up in the same place after this incident, correct?
Yes.
She turns to her assistant and goes, I'll return shortly. Take me to your alleyway.
All right. I guess.
So
I,
as
definitely
they're
an
going,
illusion.
let's go back to Kosi
We got something's glamored. Yeah, something.
and Ji-yoon.
I don't think so because
Okay.
like we felt no
What are you guys
pulse
doing?
and the dog.
Kind of walking. I haven't decided if I need to go to Wiley or the Majors College because I'm very in my head about this, even though I'm not talking about it. I'm very in my head because something is not 100% correct.
Glamored. She was glamored.
Mom.
So like we're just kind of walking.
Okay. As you are walking down through the district,
Yeah.
You come to the alleyway. And about the time you reach the alleyway, you see Chelsea and Elio and the woman you recognize as Master Mage Benetrix walking towards you.
So I kind of tap out the man.
there's our friend. You want to check him for any magical?
Wait,
residual
hold up,
magic?
hold up. What are you doing now?
Apparently, your young friends believe that time has been manipulated.
I don't think it was time.
What was the ticking?
I didn't hear a ticking.
Illusion.
We
You
all.
didn't
We all
hear
heard the
shit.
ticking.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't hear it, but we all heard the
I
ticking.
know y'all, and I heard it ticking.
These things that we've been tasked to find, hunt,
Yes.
is it possible they could have powers like a mage or a wizard or something?
They have certain abilities. We have several tomes at the college concerning this.
Know about them already?
Do you think they can cast illusions?
Most can.
How do you
tell
find
if
out?
they cast illusions on us? Not time travel projections.
I can take a look
Okay.
with your permission.
Yes, ma'am.
Vulcan mind mill.
Cozy, what are you doing?
Yeah, so she goes,
Yeah.
no, she reaches out and she does her fingers. She wraps her hands around you. And in your perspective,
It feels like head scritches, but tingly.
and her hands from her thumbs to her fingers are completely encircling your head. Her hands have just grown exponentially, and they're several inches from your face, but it's like
It feels like tingly head scritches.
Yeah, you've got tingly head scritches, and the hands are just huge and completely wrapped around your head. And for all of you watching, nothing has changed. She's just holding her hands like so. And she goes, oh,
Oh. Huh?
Am I right?
there
There's
it
a
is."
no.
What?
She says, there it is.
What I think
What
was
did-
time travel?
She looks,
Glamour.
you have been a victim of suggestion.
Oh,
Okay.
Like glamour?
And I would imagine your friends have been too.
Well, they remember everything I remember, which is weird. But that means this person is powerful. And I think back to the person who I saw who did this to me. Do you recognize this person?
She closes her eyes and she goes, yes, I know this person.
oh,
Oh, let us in on it.
yippee-ki-yay.
Gotta shed some light.
Yeah, we need
we're
to
not
know-
there. We're not there. We're still with Diwali.
Who are they?
This is driving me crazy.
I know, I'm ready. She got me wanting to kill things.
I'm supposed to be
I
passive and I want
ask
to kill.
smart questions.
I mean, one of
Got
us
some
has to
good
do
action
it.
this session. Got some decent
You be
action.
the brains, I'll be the
Just like
beauty.
getting turned into a slaughterhouse.
As it should
The
be.
young man's name is Lynn Parcher.
Young man.
Was he a half elf by chance?
He is a half-elf, and he was a student at the Mage College
Okay.
for many years.
Done.
Do you know what happened to him? I mean,
Was.
hey,
He began some darker pursuits,
Done.
Dun, 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 dun.
and it seems that those darker pursuits consumed him.
Dun dun dun.
So he's a vampire. Yeah. Great.
Last I knew of the young man, he had left Beckinsdale.
Well, he's back.
Oh, he here.
It's back.
I will need to consult the Council of Mages.
Very well.
And
You do a lot of consulting around here.
nobody ever makes any decisions?
I mean,
she turns and looks at you and gives you that aren't you precious look.
I'm with her.
It's like the Jedi
She
Council.
killed something like, bing,
Ma'am,
gonna write a
The-
song about you too.
darker pursuits that this Parcher went after.
Immortality.
Are there any reading materials that stick out to you that may have been in your library, or was that something you don't?
We tend to keep those well hidden
Yeah, under lock and key.
and only release them for certain circumstances.
I think this
Well,
is
we're
good time.
Well, this is a good circumstance.
Considering
lost 20
I can't
people?
learn this stuff anyway, may I see if I'm right about something? My companion and I, we may have run into some of this guy's ilk before.
I will allow the tones to be viewed by you.
Yes, ma'am.
Not by me or Elio.
What's that?
I can smell your magic, Littleness.
The only magic I have comes from the forest. If I profane that, it's gonna go away.
And
I'm
I'd-
specifically saying
We would not have you follow the dark path, as tempting as it is.
And Beatrix knows I don't want to kill a lot, so
but the problem is you can.
I can, and I
So
have
now
potential. but I don't want to.
we're going back to the
Duali's group.
sheriff's office
I want to
station.
kick ass and chew bubblegum.
So we don't know that it was a glamour. So we're still under the assumption that Kosi was dead. Okay.
Need to know what you got. What are your protocols in for establishing your
Yeah.
curfew for your women?
But
and
she said they're not doing it. They can't.
6'7".
Well, I do.
35.
All they can do is suggest strongly, which
to
they
stay
have
away.
done.
Can we suggest? Can they suggest for the to
So Duwali looks at you,
Stay
you
away.
three, and he goes, let's,
got to do something? Sorry.
let me consult with the mages and the city government and see which tack they would prefer us to take at this
Okay.
point.
Okay. What else can we do?
Well, a lot more people can die. I mean,
I need all three of you to roll perception.
what's that? So much consult.
Who, me?
20
20.
side?
20,
Correct.
yes.
Oh,
What?
6.
3.
I'm sorry, no, 9.
17.
Okay. As you all are leaving the sheriff's station and heading back towards Daryl, you glance back, and the young woman that was introduced as Sarah is looking at you.
Oh.
Oh, good lord. I have seen those before.
Golden eyes.
Did you look at her eyes while you were talking to her? Oh.
And as you turn back a second time, you see her looking at you with hazel green eyes, and then turning and speaking to Dua.
We need to turn around and go get Duwali out of there.
Hey, excuse me. I'm gonna go get Diwali, and I need him to show me where this place is.
Okay.
He turns to you and goes, Miss Bren,
Yes,
what is it? I thought our business was concluded.
it was, but I need to know if there's a certain place here, and I'm kind of unsure where I'm going, and I'm by myself because everybody else is branching out. You mind coming with me, and so I feel safe.
I can send one by.
Well, I just think you excuse the button. I need you to come with me. I mean, just
Very well, Miss Bren.
thank you.
He turns and he says, Sarah, let everyone know I'll be back in a few. And he walks out the door with you three.
Now kill her.
Well, we can't just kill her, but we need to tell him that she is what she is.
Yeah. Well, listen, dude. I want to tell you like it is.
I
She's a
can let her
vampire.
check out my sword and see if it burns her.
She had golden eyes.
She had golden eyes.
I have a silver blade, so I can
Okay, I
see
want
But
you
if
so
guys-
did
I
some
want
of
you
the
guys to
other.
Think about the guy you're talking to who also has flashy golden eyes.
Does he have golden eyes? No.
Did he? Can you show us? Did he?
I don't know if I should mention this or say this
Yes.
to her. Like, I probably would say there's
Oh, hold up.
there's something strange. I think there's something strange about you. I just can't quite figure it out.
And I.
Who are you talking to?
Sarah.
You're already away from Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, then I'm talking to what's his name?
You're
Duwali.
calling us
Duwali.
back saying, "Oh no, we went there. I found it." Okay, do something. Somebody kill him.
He looks at you and goes, do you now?
he's outside
I
in the
quite
daylight.
do.
He's outside in the daylight, so.
They have to heat.
And
Daykeepers have to have night keepers. Have to have daykeepers to watch over them.
there's a great many strange people in this.
Not quite
Great
like
city.
you.
How many?
Or your
haven't seen-
little
You haven't
companion.
seen his eyes.
Are you accusing me of
Oh,
something?
no, not at all.
Asking questions.
That's very,
Just curious.
That's very well informed.
We just
I
like you.
suppose.
We just like you. We just like you a lot. And think you're a
I didn't want you to get hurt. That's why I told him to go get you.
yes.
I really don't want you to get hurt.
So what are we talking about here? You thought you saw my undersheriff's eyes
Flash
were
gold.
Flash gold.
gold?
Yes.
I know what I saw.
Just like your eyes just did.
I know exactly what I saw.
Do you now?
Yes, I do.
Well,
I'm 100% sure. He's 100% sure, dude. I mean, you
you
can't.
should decide what you're going to do with that information.
I'm telling you about it.
Well, we like you, sort of. Well, yeah, we like you. You seem like a pretty cool dude,
They
so
like you.
I guess I will just drop it and leave it for another day.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Does he go by any mirrors when you get? Do we have any mirrors anywhere?
Werewolves, when they go by mirrors, you can still see the reflection. That only works with vampires, and 9 times out of 10, it's very false. It only happens in, like, Disney versions.
Miss Bryn, Miss Dorcas,
Yeah.
young Master Daryl, it's been a pleasure to see you today.
You as well.
Goodbye.
And we are dismissed.
Goodbye.
Did you have to ruffle his feathers? We need him.
But
All
do
right.
we-
Wait a minute.
Get his hackles up.
Besides Diwali and that girl, who else did we see with yellow eyes and it didn't come to us in this town? Was anybody in the where we were in the lounge bar? Did we notice anything like that?
So it would be a werewolf, not a vampire. I am so confused.
The other dude didn't have
That's
glowing
me told
yellow eyes.
apart. Oh, okay, I get it now. I understand the game now.
Why are you
So
picking
are
it
the
nice up?
okay?
Almost time.
So there's vampires and
No,
there's
it's not.
werewolves.
Yeah,
Oh.
they can. Because waxworks.
Which one are the good guys? Which one are the bad? Are they both bad
Hey,
guys?
I was just taking the advice of my companions to confront.
I didn't say confront. I said we were needed to warn him because I
Well,
was afraid
some
of
of the-
her.
Some of the werewolf puppies, they're probably cute. I mean, sweet.
I had to
And
confront somebody. I wasn't by
they're just
her.
trying. They're trying to take care of these people because. But I think we might need to get ourselves kind of out of town in a safe
I did-
place.
I didn't
As you three are
engage.
standing there, holding your conversation
Oh,
in the
no.
street in front of the sheriff's station, you suddenly notice that Duwiley is standing beside you.
Oh, you mother!
Oh no! See? Oh god, my jaws
You gotta
hurt.
stop doing that.
Yes, Juwali.
I would give some unsolicited advice.
Start
Okay.
singing. Start singing.
We're all ears.
If you're going to discuss these matters, I would suggest you do that in private.
We were until you decided
And
to
not
sneak your
so
little self up
loudly
on
in
here.
the street.
Yeah, you were kind of in the street when you were talking about it.
Ooh, your eyes
So-
just went like cross down like that. That was creepy looking, baby. Her
Okay.
eye went.
All right, so
It's the chameleon eye.
Ugh, I can't.
Good
Don't,
day. And he wheels and
I said good
walks
day.
back.
Toodaloo.
Okay,
guys,
so,
I think we're
let's
fighting.
let's just get to the
All right.
inn so we can
So-
regroup. If he wanted
While
to
all
hurt
that
us, he
was
would
going
have.
on, y'all were all converging on the alleyway, and as you're making your way back to the inn, you see this convergence of your friends and Master Mage Benetrix, all at the alleyway that you all remember so vividly.
Okay,
Right, pad up.
due to the turn of events, why on earth would y'all want to come back here?
Gotta
We were
find our
just-
friends.
We were just.
We can't just
walking.
leave them.
It could, whatever happened, could be lurking
Okay.
in the dark.
Okay. So as you
It's
can
like
see
daylight.
down the
It's a dark,
alley,
it's an alleyway.
there's only a few little shadows right now. See,
Just-
look, see.
I don't like shadows anymore.
It's okay.
We don't like shadows either.
Apparently,
Bandit told
a
me.
suggestion was put over us.
So Master Mage Benetrix looks around and she says,
Spell.
is this the entirety of the group
Yes.
that was affected?
This is us.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what's up?
I believe so.
Wait.
Shall we
She's fine.
step into the alleyway?
Can we look at your eyes?
Sure.
They're pretty.
She walks before you. Come, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Thorn, stay.
Mac is still
Alright, so, yeah, I walk up.
All right, let's do it.
Follow her.
why
So as you all walk into the alleyway, she says, may you gather closer together. And
I'm
she begins casting. And out of both her hands, you see kind of a glow that begins to move out and settle over. It's kind of like, you ever seen a laser bounce off walls?
Yes.
So it's kind of like doing that across the alleyway, across all of you. And you see her focused.
On what?
My dear ladies and gentlemen, you have been clamored.
Did I not tell you people that? I've seen enough vampire movies to tell you.
You called
We
it.
don't have vampire movies where we are.
I know it's in my past mind.
Out of character.
I mean, hey.
Out of character.
Well, now I gotta go back to Mage College and look at other books.
That was pretty freaking cool.
Okay, well,
I suggest that we meet with the undersheriff,
we just
The-
left there.
the acting sheriff, as
Oh,
a
there.
group, and at the Mage College. And we discuss moving forward at this point.
Well, tell him what the sheriff said to us.
Okay.
Pretty much told us not to pursue it.
Yeah, they said they were gonna
Kept changing
collaborate
the
with
subject.
you guys, and that basically we need to leave it alone for now.
Pretty much kept changing the subject on us every time we tried bringing a certain topic up.
And what topic was that? You're an angry young man.
My brain cells were working at the perfect time. Sorry.
Yeah, he's new to the group. He was like me whenever we first met.
I don't
Perhaps
like
the
being
spark
lied
that
to.
drives.
He loves to protect.
I don't know. He tried to help a stranger.
And how did that work out for you?
Got pulled into it just like us.
He made some friends.
Yes, he did.
There you go.
Why are you hugging my kneecap?
Trying to think about that one for a second.
That's all she can reach, man.
So,
No, may I have permission to pick you up and throw you at him?
No,
Okay.
Just freaking.
you can't pick me up anyway. You're barely bigger than me.
I just
I will
grabbed the
send the
top of her head.
messenger
I am twice your height.
No, not literally.
I'm at his hip.
What?
Hello.
as to when our meeting will be.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that. I'm sorry. What was that?
Okay, give me the spray bottle.
I will send a messenger to you all as to when our meeting will be.
Okay.
I'd just like to know why y'all got all these floating people in this town.
And it wasn't.
Wait, what happened?
How did we stumble upon
It's
this?
quite a common skill among our students.
I think
I don't
I
know,
how.
they just kind of like weird floating, whoever these people.
You all,
Levitation.
I will see you at the meeting.
Okay.
And she just kind of glides away.
What color was her eyes?
Blue, aren't they? Oh, purple.
Purple.
Magic-y.
Yeah, magic.
Magic.
Anybody want you?
And you built like a Crayola
And
crayon.
that's where we're going to leave it tonight.
Yep. Called it!
Look, Winnie comes up, she picks Winnie up, and then it ends. You know,
So, thank you guys for watching.
still got
Thank
20
you guys
minutes.
for tuning in.
I mean, so.
We appreciate it. We love y'all.
and like and
Take care of
subscribe.
one another. Like and
Snaps
subscribe.
and a
And we'll see
twirl.
y'all next time.
Please and thank you.